Alright, now let's talk about the next command, that is Enter-PSSession. So what this is going to do is it will allow you to enter a given PowerShell session. So it can be on a remote system as well as on a local. But on local, it requires some configurations because by default on Windows, Windows they do not allow um, remote connection to the system because of some security issues. But on server, you will need to access the server remotely from PowerShell using the Enter-PSSession, and this will be if the session exists, it will automatically enter that session, while we can like um, send the session to the background, and we can come to that later on as well, again by creating a object of that session. So here if I type Enter-PSSession, and it will have some flag like a computer name. So let's say you have computers and you want to connect in to any computer, you can pass the computer name here. So then we have, let's say, computer name, and then we have the credentials. So if the credentials are set, you will need to provide the credential. You can pass the get credentials command here, as well as you can create a variable, let's say $creds, and you can use that variable to pass the credentials. But this is like easy because you just need to create a variable once and use it. You can use it many times. So now we have the credentials. So now, as you can see, we have other application like flag like application name and configuration name and stuff like that. So now this is the required flags like computer name and credentials. But if you haven't set credentials, you just need to type Enter-PSSession and computer name, and it will allow you to enter the PowerShell session of that computer that you pass here. Now here you can see we have the port, we have the configuration name, verbose debug mode authentication, and some flags for debugging as well. So whenever you need to enter existing PowerShell session or on a remote system, you can use the Enter-PSSession command and get some information or execute some command on that system.